Hello and welcome to your daily dose of complete health with your local chiropractor, Dr. Patrick Hogg. Please like and subscribe for more videos.
Good morning, this is your daily dose of complete health with your local chiropractor, Patrick Hogg. And here's the question: what system holds our body up? What keeps it functioning? What keeps it working? Now, most people obviously understand that our muscles are the systems or the organs that are controlling our ability to move or keep ourselves upright or hold stability within our skeletal structures. However, the question is this the system that is working on its own? No. When we look at the way our musculoskeletal system works, so our bones and our muscles and our joints, they're all receiving signals from the brain and the nerve system. And this is the really cool thing. If our muscles start to dysfunction, what is normally starting to happen if that person is physically fit and well or active, the muscles should be strong. However, in many cases of people that are walking into chiropractic offices, what I will find is that people will not necessarily have weak muscles, but something called an inhibited muscle, a muscle that is not functioning the way it's supposed to. And interestingly, what you'll find is that when you try and get someone to activate their joints when they've got an inhibited muscle, what will happen is the muscle will feel weak and boggy and not as active as it should do. Now, let me ask the question. Your muscles are a little bit like the brakes on your car. Now, if the brakes on your car failed and you were driving up to a junction, what would you expect to happen? And the logic would say is that if your brakes all of a sudden failed and you turned up to a junction, at some point you're going to roll into that junction and another car can hit you. And this is exactly the same thing that can happen with our muscle system if our muscles are not functioning properly. We could be going through a movement. Maybe we say, for example, I'm going from sitting to standing. I want to sit down in a chair and I want to stand back up again. But those muscles are not working in the way that they're supposed to. So the joint is not protected. As a result, like the car, it could end up having a crash. And that's when we start to see joints become irritated. This is one of the reasons why when people's joints and their muscles and their nerves are not functioning the way they're supposed to, they'll start to see increased levels of pain, weakness, loss of range of motion, changes in their balance, their posture, and overall increased symptoms dysfunction. It might be pins and needles, it might be pain, whatever that problem is. However, the really cool thing, brains send signals down the nerve system at a speed of approximately 2 meters to 2.5 meters per second. So if all of a sudden we can clear the thing that's interfering the nerve, that person will see an immediate change in their muscle. And this is one of the things that I see with clients all the time. Now, however, we won't necessarily see that hold for extended periods of time because people will do things that will start to interfere again. However, the point of rechecking someone or making sure that someone's muscle system is working, it protects the joints, it protects the muscles, it protects the nerves, it protects people's function, and it allows people to perform at their highest level. So if you ever want to work out or see what this actually looks like, or maybe you just want to find out whether there is something going on with you, because it always surprises every single one of my clients when I can show them just how much can change when we change the sensory input from either a muscle, an organ, a joint, whatever that thing that might be interfering with the brain's ability to understand what's going on. As soon as we make that change with one of those tissues, we may well see a change in someone's function, movement, posture, whatever it might be. And as a result, tends to show us a positive change in how that person feels. So if you want to learn a little bit more about that, how you can put the brakes back on your car again and have your body actually functioning at an ideal level, then jump in, come and have an examination with us and let me show you exactly how much change we can get in such a short period of time. Patrick here from Complete Health. This is your daily dose. Just think, muscles function, however, signal comes from brain. And it's those things that we're really, really interested in, is making sure that our brains are working at 100% so that our body can function at 100%. This is your daily dose. We'll speak to you again very, very soon. Take care for now.